Hello, I'm SashJoss2472 and welcome to the video. If you have seen the title of the video, we are drawing Ranok. We're making fan art of him, okay? Woo! Yes! Another character that I simp for. Let's get it started. Bloop. Okay. Hello. I'm not painting this time. I am... Well, I'm just making a sketch. So right now, Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. This is just a rough sketch. I was thinking, I have made different... This is like my, I don't know, 5th attempt of creating of fan art of Ranok. Yeah, I have done a lot of things. This is like the one that I actually liked. I tried painting, but no, I don't know how to paint really well. I just started. So here I go. I don't know. When I was thinking, he's like, for this, I was thinking that he's exploring he's going out in the woods, exploring the vast forests of Avalan. Looking for a spoiler, actually. Yeah, just exploring. Finding some markings on on a on a stone, but actually, I didn't do that. Most of the ideas I had for this guy, I just went down into trash, like crumpled up a piece of paper and throw it. So I just have like a pile of just so much terrible ideas. And Tentacle Ranok, I never want to see again. Get out of here. Here we go, doing the shoulder pad, which I had a little bit trouble with. Just getting the right shape, perspective, because this is like 3/4. I don't know, almost half. So he's kind of like looking to the side, diagonally. I think, yeah. Okay, I was thinking of him holding his dagger, because I actually never seen a whole lot of images of Ranok on this side, with his dagger. And I don't even, is that even a dagger? I mean, the size of the dagger, it could be a tiny short sword. Could be a short sword, with how big it is. I mean, everything's big with these guys, isn't it? Seriously. I mean, isn't Ranok like, what, approximately 7 foot tall? That's not... I had a tough time drawing this guy. Maybe because I was going googly eye over him. I'm such a degenerate. Okay. Okay. So here I'm working on his cape, which is just gonna hide his arm, because I don't want to draw the other arm, because I didn't want to draw the other arm. Oh yeah, tail. I almost forgot about that until I didn't. So woo. But here I go. I'm trying to make him like I don't know. I would know what I was going for at the time. It was kind of like I was just testing the waters. I'm trying to make him, crouch down, but then it looked weird, and then I'm like, no, this isn't working for me. And then I was like, okay, let's just scrap all that, and then that jump cut, because I forgot to press record again. This is like the 3rd time I forgot to press record on a video, and oh look, notification. But I completely forgot to press record, me being a big dum-dum, for a couple seconds. But here, I made the head. Do you know how long this took me? It took me like 10 minutes. It took me 10 minutes to get this head. I'm so proud of my heads now. Before, I had so much trouble with my heads. Like, it would look weird, the snap would be off, and then I'm like, right now, I'm just like, wow, this actually looks pretty good for a head. Especially because, I don't know, I just got this book called Drawing with Furries by Stefan Ifis Johnson. The Drawing Furries book. Learn how to draw creative characters, anthropomorphic animals, fantasy personas, and more. So I read that. I was like, whoa, this is how you actually do it. And then I did it. Boom. I know how to draw furry heads now, and it's amazing. But here I go. I realize his head is very large and not realistic. It's too cartoony for my liking, even though these lines are thick with two C's. I mean, these lines are very thick. I like, maybe next time when I draw something, I'm gonna draw even thinner, maybe 3, because this is a 5. I'll probably go for pen 3. So, because I like thin lines. Like, I'm trying to go for anime-like style. But here I'm just doing my own style. Just I'm going crazy over here. But here I go. I'm really proud. I'm just proud. I'm just because before I definitely have improved since I don't know 3 months ago. Actually, not 3 months ago. Actually, 6 months ago. I started this journey 6 months ago, and coming from an image that looks terrible to this, I am pretty proud of myself, honestly. Okay, just a lot of dedication and time spent on drawing, mostly every day, but taking mental health breaks because and also napping a whole bunch. I realize why my soreness is pox now. I nap so much. I sleep like a lot. I think it's a problem. But here I go, making his beautiful chiseled abs. Well, gonna try to get his arms right, but I mean, look at him. I'm simping again, aren't I? So get his arms. Try to make him big and buff because it's Ranok. He wouldn't want me to make him a twink, wouldn't he? Here I go with the Gamberson. What is this? A Gamberson skirt? These things, yeah, it's a Gamberson skirt. And his haunch. His legs are very interesting. A haunch. They're haunch. You know, a haunch. You know, haunches. You know, haunch. You know, the upper part of an animal's leg, right? Yes. A haunch. He has a haunch, which kind of was hard for me to draw that, but I finally got it after like me spending like 30 minutes on it and taking a mental health break for like an hour. But I finally got it. Now my favorite here's the coloring. See, I didn't do my traditional style, you know. I'd usually just paint, you know, do the painting, like the paint mixed with the line art. But this time I'm just doing solid colors and, you know, simple shading, like the most simplest shading I could ever do. This actually is like one of my older styles I used to do. This is like one of the older ones I used to do, but you know, for this one I want to try something different. You know, trying something new, something simple, less is more. Like everywhere I go, I hear less is more, and you know what? It actually works. So, tip for drawing, less is more. I'm just gonna say it, less is more. Less is a whole lot more. I mean, less is so much more. Like a lot more. I mean, if you've seen, there's one drawing I made where I did just like so much detail that it's like it was stupidly realistic. It looked so weird, so uncanny valley that it looked no. It was no. I will not put it up onto the video. I will not show you the image because it looks terrible. But here I go. I make his what is this? What would you call this? Like loincloth? Well, what is that? Well, just the more decoration. Adding the metals. What is that? Yeah, the metal part. Here we go. More coloring. This, when I looked at this could have been a great coloring page. Color book page. Go for getting some details. There you go. E. Okay. Just adding some more colors, making the shoulder pad. And it's iffy for me. I think it was too big, but this is perspective. We're seeing it from our perspective, so obviously it's gonna be a little bit elongated. Actually, I didn't forget. I didn't know how to do his Ranok sigil on the belt. I actually didn't know how to do that. You saw me earlier do the just make a paw and do perspective, change perspective on it, but it did not look right, so I just left it blank. So if you if you know Ranok, obviously you would know that there's supposed to be a sigil there, but I did not know how to do that. Here's his giant sword, his long sword that he has in the back. We're almost done. Adding some shading. This is like a tip I got from watching other YouTubers, was using colored shading instead of just using plain black. I used this dark purple for my shading, and which when I use it made everything look a lot much more better. And here I go, putting it off to I was thinking Ranok is looking out into the sunset, being all cool and stuff. And looking out into the sunset, he's just beaming with light. And very beautiful. But here, adding more shade, getting the yeah. Here you go. I'm just adding more shading. I decided to just put multiplayer on and just move the opacity to 47. Adding more shading, make it look more realistic, give it dimension, give it 3D effect. Make him look less, flat. Adding more details and little nose. He's very cute. I like this. I'm very proud of myself from what I've done in the past. And this looks a lot better than the stuff I made, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, actually. See, I wanted to do a painting of Ranok, but it went off the rails. It didn't look how I wanted to. So I kind of scrapped the idea and then just took a mental health break for an entire week. I haven't drawn until yesterday. Finished this in a day, and then here I am uploading it to YouTube and Reddit. Oh, did I tell everyone I had a Reddit account? But here we go. I didn't make a background, but here it is. A fan art of my second most character I simp for, Ranok. Here you go. Here's Ranok in his glorious yeah, Ranok. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'm desperate. See ya.